Hi guys, Danger Rock here. Today I got a really special package to be reviewing today. Today we're going to be looking at the Marvel Legends Retro Spider-Man, Green Goblin, and Mary Jane 2-pack. This is a really nice 2-pack featuring both classic versions of Green Goblin and Mary Jane from the 90s Spider-Man cartoon series. These figures are really retro and they mean a lot to me. And I just got this, and I think Hasbro completely killed it with this 2-pack. It's awesome. But before we take a look at the figures themselves, the first thing we're going to be taking a look at, as always, is the packaging. I'm definitely keeping this. We got some really nice artwork. We got the Spider-Man logo right there. We got the Green Goblin pumpkin bomb. We got a picture of Green Goblin and Mary Jane on the side here. Really nice. And over here, this is really cool. This is the VHS 2-pack. So when you display these, you could display them like that, or like that if you just want to have a bunch of these stacked up. And we got a really nice picture here of Green Goblin and Mary Jane. And taking a look at the back, we see a really nice shot of both of the figures. Really nice. Nothing at the bottom. Nice Spider-Man logo at the top. This will definitely fit in with your vintage collection. And before we take a look at the figures, we're going to take a look at his accessories. So for the Mary Jane, you got these really nice hands. One open hand, one fisted hand. And they're interchangeable. And for Green Goblin, you got this really nice looking Goblin glider. I absolutely love this. The way the fan is actually sculpted in there is really nice. I actually really love the eyes on the glider. It's just such a cool looking piece. Even the purple texturing on it is just great. We also get the Norman Osborn head, which is really nice. Looks just like the cartoon. We get yet another pumpkin bomb, but I really like this one. You got the nice orange with the green kind of flame on it. That's really nice. And of course we get his satchel. So that's really cool. So first I want to take a look at the Mary Jane, because this, I think, is the best Mary Jane figure that we've gotten. I really love the face sculpt on this. Looks very reminiscent to the cartoon. I really love her yellow and pink. It's really nice. And this blue, the brown texturing on her shoes. This is just a phenomenal piece. Even the body mold that they used on this is just great. Taking a look at her from the back. Her hair's really nice, as well as everything else. The way her pants there are sculpted and everything. Just great figure. Absolutely great. Even the buttons on her chest right here are just painted in there, and they're also sculpted in there too. So if you look at them closely, it's not just paint. Here's a side view of her. Here's the back view. As far as articulation goes, her head can rotate, and it goes that far down and that far up. It won't go all the way around because of her hair. She has articulation in her elbows. Her wrists can swivel all the way around. Her arms can go out that far. Her legs can kick out that far back. She has calf rotation right here. Her knees bend that far and that far back. She does have ankle pivot. Really nice. And yeah, this is just a great figure, honestly. Now, setting her aside right here, we're going to take a look at the man himself, Green Goblin, Norman Osborn. Now, this figure is just awesome. I mean, when you look at that head sculpt, that looks like Green Goblin from the cartoon to me. It's really great. I really like the purple and green on him. I really like the eyes. I actually like this one a little bit more than the other retro Green Goblin that we got, because the eyes on that one just look so crazy to me, but they look so cool at the same time. But this is really nice. And I really like his belt. It's not actually just sculpted. It's actually like its whole separate piece. And also, really nice green here. And also his boots right here on his feet. They're really nice. And on the back, he does have a peg hole if you wanted to put him on a stand. It's really great. He has pretty much all the same articulation a regular Marvel Legend would have. He has an ab crunch. His legs could kick out. His knees bend, as well as his feet. So that's really cool. What I really want to do now is, if we pop his head off and we put on his satchel, and actually, let's try the Norman Osborn head and see how it looks. I'm trying not to force this on. Sometimes you have to heat these things up in order for them to plug in properly. There we go. Yeah, really nice head sculpt. I like it a lot. That's really reminiscent of the cartoon. It's nice that he has a peg hole on the back too, because that'll be a nice flight stand. But what I want to do now is get him on his Goblin glider. And if we're going to pretend that we're displaying him, let's put the pumpkin bomb in his hands. It's really nice when these Goblin figures come with the really own pumpkin bomb, but this is how he looks on his glider. Really nice. I always like the civilian heads. Now, in order to get this pumpkin bomb to stay in place, you want to take the flame and you just want to squeeze it right between his fingers like that. That looks really good. And what I want to do is, even though I like this head a lot, we're going to take it off and switch him right back to his Goblin head, because I actually like that head a lot more. Oh yeah. And I don't know if I mentioned it before, but he does come with this neck scarf piece, which is really nice. Really nice Green Goblin figure. So what we're going to try to do now is get that pumpkin bomb to stay. Right in his hands. And I wanted to mention the Goblin glider does have a port right here if you wanted to put them on a stand. So that's really nice. There we go. We got our Green Goblin. Now, taking a look at the Mary Jane again, let's just swap her hands out and see how they look. Here are her open hands. Look really nice. Now let's put on her fisted hands. Really nice. There we go. These will look really great on your display. Display them near each other with the rest of your retro Spider-Man animated series. Out of all the 2-packs, I know there was Spider-Man and Carnage, Doc Ock and Aunt May. There was a Peter Parker and Alistair Smythe, which I'm going to review those in the future. But out of all the 2-packs that are released so far in like this VHS format, this is my favorite. This is definitely the one that you want to get, because the Mary Jane figure is just great. Honestly, I like the Mary Jane figure more than I like the Goblin figure, because we got the Goblin figure released several times before. But just setting her aside, I want to compare them to our other retro Spider-Man Green Goblin. We got the original release. So if we compare these two guys next to each other, like I said, the eyes on this one are a lot more crazy than this one. And if we want to take a look at the Norman Osborn head, they are completely different as well. This one is good though. And taking a look at the Pumpkin Bomb, it's a different color. I believe the glider, the shape of it is the same, but it's a different color, which is very interesting. That I know, like Hasbro, they like to like reuse molds and parts, but I like the way they kind of went similar but completely different with this. This is definitely a great addition to your collection. If you haven't picked these two up already, I would definitely recommend getting them. I got mine on BigBadToyStore.com, so definitely order it from there. You could also find them on the Hasbro website. You could find them on eBay and everything. So if you haven't gotten these yet, definitely get them now. So, yeah. Let's see if I could get his knees to bend so we could get him in all kinds of nice poses. Yeah, guys, this has been my review of the Marvel Legends Retro Spider-Man, Green Goblin, and Mary Jane 2-pack. Please like this video. Please subscribe if you haven't for more Marvel Legends Spider-Man reviews. I got some really good ones coming up. And once we reach 500 subscribers on this channel, I will be doing a collection video, so definitely stay tuned for that. And I'll see you guys on the next video review.